Moral changes of Filipino students.
So the moral changes of the Filipino students for the past generations and for the past years is that despite the good ones, the bad ones are that they don't respect and they don't treat the older people and the elderlies, especially those of high places and high rank people in the society. They don't kind of respect them that right compared to the past generations.
The moral changes of Filipino students.
So, as a student of the 21st century, then I can say, even though there are positive things that or change when it comes to the moral aspect of a certain individual, I can say that it is more observed for me that in the past, students are more studious or waste their time more on books or studying. But now I can say that, and I can say that I am one of them, that most students nowadays are procrastinators, that they waste their time on other things like computer or other unnecessary things rather than doing what they have to do like assignments or projects.
What are the changes, morals of Filipino students?
Moral changes?
Yes.
From the time, during my time and your time?
Yes.
During our time, students are not allowed to go out of the house beyond 9 o'clock. Their parents will scold them, especially ladies or women. And also with regards to boys, they are not allowed to go out for reasons that during our time it is very dangerous. Those were the times when student rebels or progressive ideated students are being recruited by communist and or socialist groups of students, and most of these are being recruited to become soldiers, new soldiers of this group, and they are also not allowed to go out during those times because they will be exposed to the rising trends of smoking, drinking liquors, and doing more immoral activities. So these are the reasons why parents do not allow their children, especially women or ladies, to go out beyond 9 o'clock. And with regards to studies, we are dependent on books, libraries. If you are lazy, you don't want to go to the library, you don't want to do research, most of the time you'll have difficulty in passing your course. So lots of cheating, lots of doing irregular activities in studies are being observed. And mind you, if you are caught by the teachers, the penalty is worse. You may repeat the course, or you may be expelled from the school, and that is bad. And during our time too, we are trained to be versatile. That means with whatever you have to do or set up output. Like for instance, if you are poor, you don't have books, you have nothing to use to advance your studies, you have to find ways to have a copy of such book or such a page of the book. You may go to the library and memorize whatever is there, or you may copy it by hand and you can study that at home. So unlike today that you have your computers, your laptops, and all these electronic gadgets, And with regards to respect, during our time, respect to others is being enforced, especially with the elders. Nowadays, you don't have that. So what happened? Your elders may not like what you are doing. So he or she might not give you something if you ask them something. Like for instance, you ask them some clothes. Because of your attitude, you do not respect them, you shout at them, you reason out unreasonably with them, to them, then where is love? There will be no love. So they won't buy anything for you. They have to teach you what life is. How bitter life if nobody loves you. So that is the essence of respect. During our time, if you respect your elders, love will pervade. And with love, you got everything.
As we all know, change is inevitable. It's the only thing that we can consider constant in this world. As evident as it seems, we simply can't do anything about it. It's like accepting a whole truth slapped in your face. You just need to realize that you've just got to put an end to it. And with that, implies for us to think of things that we really are afraid of change. Admit it or not, we know in ourselves that the back of our minds, like these prominent voices, are murmuring to us, yelping what ifs, and interrogating oneself, what will happen next? But one factor is pretty obvious at helping for this change to happen: technology. With our very own eyes, we've seen how this made the world something transcendent. It became an instrument for molding us for the possible outcomes that may happen or may occur unexpectedly in our lives. With the machines and new gadgets that we have, we humans are more efficient than the ignorant species that once were us. That with just one click, we could just do anything and just sit back and relax. And this is one evidence that we can truly say we already are one step towards a new world where we long to be. But everything has their pros and cons. Like what Newton told us about the third law of motion, in every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Because of technology, we became dependable on the gadgets that we have to engross stuff that we tend to get lazier to pull our asses from the couch or the bed that really affects our daily routines. And one of the most crucially affected are the students. Spending a lot of time in front of the LCD and screens of their high-tech gadgets restrains students of today, or shall we say millennials, from studying that really shows the gaps of the students then and today. With the obvious effects of these new changes that we are experiencing, we can state the contrary between the school students of before and today. From the polite and respectful students comes the defying ghosts of books and boards, loathing studying and focusing more at reading the opponent's moves just to overcome them, or having slumber parties with your daughter mates, spending wasteful seconds, minutes, and even numerous hours to something that are pertaining to leisure time. What we see now is the proof of alliance with the hostile, by helping them pull us all down to our greatest downfalls. Sometimes we get blinded with this oblivious facts that we are slowly letting ourselves get indulged and get devoured by this technology we are in. So now, let me show you the differences of the students before and today.
Hey, Lance, where are we going?
Trust me, I have something to show you. Oh, good morning. This is a poster about the change of morals in Filipino students. Do you have anything to say about it?
I think this is a robot hand, but this is yung kamay siya ng tao.
Yes, exactly. So here, it pertains that the youth or the Filipino students are different from the past and the present. The past tends to be more creative and hardworking, while the present tends to be more reliant and dependent.
But why are they holding alcohol and smoking cigarettes?
Oh, those are the bad effects given by technology. You see, in the internet, you could just easily see people being an influence or sharing their life that you get persuaded by it to do things like alcohol and cigarettes.
On the right side, it's really colorful, but on the left side, it's really dark.
Yes, that's because on this side, it shows the modernization, which is not full of life, while the other side pertains to life, being creative, and nature inspired by God.
Oh, what an amazing poster.
In the old times, students tend to study their lessons every day using only textbooks.
You already studied for the exam? No, I haven't. Let's go. Go with me. I will go to the library. I will find some books and I will study them. This is the end. It's better to read your lessons in advance. Yes, and also it is better to study our lessons every day to refresh our minds.
Today, the students become dependent and abusive with the gadgets they have.
Have you already studied for the exam? No, I haven't. Let's go. Come with me. I will go to the library. I will find some books and I will study them. I don't think it is a good idea. No, I don't. You're going to Here, come with me. Let's play video games. Oh, let's play basketball.
Students before tends to skip class.
So, we will have to ditch? Okay, give.
Nowadays, students with high position tends to bully students lower than them. Students today are already addicted to video games just like playing Dota than doing their schoolwork.
Hey dude, are you going home this early?
Yes, dude.
But why? I would like to invite you to play Dota with me.
Yeah, because I have to study my lessons and I have a lot of projects to do.
We have one more week to do our projects and review our notes. Do not stress yourself, dude.
You're right. So let's go.
Peace.
Students before go home early to do their homeworks, projects, and even review their lessons.
Hey dude, are you going home this early?
Yeah, dude.
But why?
Yeah, because I have to study my lessons and I have a lot of projects to do.
I would like to invite you to play Dota with me.
No, thanks, dude.
Oh, okay.
Call me on my cell phone.